Hi everyone, this is Cheryl in the library and we are going on a tour of our library website. So we're library.queens.edu. Up here at the top you will see that our hours are listed by day. You can also select this upcoming hours. It shows you when our library hours will be for the upcoming week. Currently we're virtual only, but that's going to change. So hopefully by the time you're looking at this video, we're back in the library and we have open service hours in the library. We're on our home page. Right here you'll see that there's a little network maintenance information. That will change periodically, and that we just put those reminders out for folks when we know that IT is going to be doing something, or we know that one of our vendors is going to have an outage, so that you all are aware of that. Library services. Under library services, if we go to the For Students tab, we get a great menu where you can get lots of important information. You can make an appointment with the librarian. So let's just select that so you can meet the librarians. Everett is the name of our library, and our Everett at queens.edu, and our main phone number is right there. Carolyn Radcliffe is the director of our Everett Library. There's her number and email. I'm Cheryl Shiraz. I'm Public Services and Instruction Librarian. There's my contact information. You can book an appointment with me. Amanda Sprott-Goldson, Online Learning Librarian, and Brian Tripotto, Systems and Electronic Resources Librarian. And we are all very glad to help you at any time. We also have the chat service, so when we are in service and we have it staffed, the chat service is available. You can get an immediate response from us through the chat service. So back to library services and the For Students page, just go through this. We have research guides. So the research guides are websites that we've created, and they provide links to information that you will need to gather research and strategies to get that research. So there's links to databases, links to books, links to ebooks, websites, and all sorts of things there. We have those for each subject, and several classes will have their own research guide. You are able to use any of those research guides at all times. We have Library 101, which is our information literacy library tutorial. This is also a place that gives you strategies and information on how to gather research and how to evaluate research. That's available to all of you to use at any time. Some of you may be required to take some of those classes in Library 101 and get a certificate. Then we have evaluating information and citing your sources pages. These are very helpful for you. Evaluating information gives you strategies on how to make sure the information you find is valid and how to vet that information. Citing your sources gives you information on how to cite an MLA, APA, and Chicago. Interlibrary loan is a service that we provide where we help you get access to information that we don't own. So Queens doesn't own every single article and every book that you may need for your research, but we can get access to that through interlibrary loan. And we have another video for you about interlibrary loan when you need to learn more about that. Reserves are at our main front desk, and you will be able to come by and check those out and keep that information inside the library. So this may be a book, it may be a video that your instructor has put on reserve, and we just ask that you use that information inside the library. We do have study rooms available for you to use in the library. Some of the rules have changed for our study rooms this year because of COVID-19. We will be having a certain number of students that are allowed in the rooms. You can reserve the study rooms, and we ask that you wear a mask while you're in the study rooms. So you can select that, reserve a study room to learn more about that, or contact us to get information about that. So back at home, under library services, we've been through the For Students page. We talked a little bit about interlibrary loan. You can go to this page to learn more about that and learn more about study rooms. Get Help gives you some other resources, and then About Us gives you more information about the library, the staff, and the history of the library. So scrolling down, here's the OneSearch search box, and this is a great place to start. About 90% of our information is included here, so that includes access to our print books as well as all of our e-resources. a great place to start. We're going to have another video about OneSearch that you can learn more about how to use that effectively. And then here's our catalog. You select that tab. It takes you to our print books catalog. We have about 45,000 books and items that are actually housed in the library. In comparison to that, we have access to 450,000 ebooks. So we have a lot more e-resources than actual print resources, but when you need to search those, our catalog will help you do that. Specialized databases. These, we have 177 databases, and you can look for each one individually. Look through those if you have time. If you want to look by subject, you can. So if we wanted to search nursing databases, we would select this, and that would show us some of the top nursing databases. And select CINAHL Plus. That takes me over to that database. Okay, I'm going to go back up here. Go back. Now I'm back here. So specialized databases is where you would look for the individual databases. The Journals tab will take you to a place where you can search by the title of journal. So you will use this when your professor tells you to find an article in a particular journal to see if we have access to it, or if you have a citation for an article and you want to see if Queen's has access to it. When you type in the title, it will give you a link to a database, or it will tell you no search found, no items found, and then in that case you know that you need to request that item through Interlibrary Loan. The Research Guides tab, we've already talked about research guides. I'll just show you what that looks like. So these come up showing 31 different subjects of research guides. You could see all of our guides listed as well, and we have have 77 of those. Go back to home, and then here is our ebooks and audiobooks and streaming videos tab. So this is our place where you can get more popular information, and also the streaming videos offer lots of documentaries as well as some popular movies. A lot of this information comes through the access comes through our Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library Partnership. So to access a lot of this information, you would have a library card number, and that card number would be your student ID number with the Q in front of it. And then your password would be your birth year. So that all of that information is listed here. So for ebooks, audiobooks, the Libby app is great. I had that downloaded on my phone, and I can listen to novels, mysteries, historical fiction. I'd like to do that when I'm taking my walk, so it's very handy and fun. The streaming videos, we have Hoopla and Canopy, as well as access to Films on Demand. Films on Demand is through our databases, through our resources at Queen's, so you don't have to use your Charlotte-Mecklenburg Library card then. Okay, so go back to home. I think we've gone over all of the website. Here are some stories as well. Another thing to remember is when you're asked to authenticate using our website or using our information resources and you're not on campus, you will need to use your Queen's student ID and your Queen's password. So that's basically your email without the @queens.edu part and your password. And when you update your password for your courses or for your email, you also have to update it here when you authenticate for your library resources. So I hope you find this helpful. Please reach out and let us know if we can help you to access resources, and I look forward to seeing you in the library soon.